guys, welcome back to Digimon Story Hacker's Memory. Last time we were trying to eat so much food and pick up women, where pretty much Breeze succeeded, but Chitose just decided to pretend that he didn't succeed. So, you know, Chitose being cringe as per usual, but that ended up in us being turned into a woman, which is pretty interesting, I guess. I don't really know why this happened, but we have to use this to bring inside of Kamashiro's, like, confidential files or something like that. So either way, at the end of the episode, we finally digivolved a lot of our members into their ultimate form. So Crimson is finally a Metal Tyrannomon. Kuliet is a Blackware Greymon. Garurumon, sorry. Rob is now a Mega Kabuterimon with glasses. Tyler is still Tyler. Jason's still stuck as Wizardmon just because of the whole trying to get his ABI up to make sure he has enough attack. He's working his way up. Nicole is now currently a Tokomon because I'm just working as hard as possible to get her ABI all the way up to 50. And I think in the next, like, couple of evolutions, she'll finally be able to go to her ultimate level. It's just going to be a little bit of a while. You see, they need 50 ABI. And she is at 49, so hopefully that'll work out. I guess I could turn her into this one as well, but I like Sistermon Noir a lot better. Even though, as I said before, you can't really change the name, so it's just Sistermon CL still, but that's a different one. That's a different one. And then Phoenix, he is currently still a Vidramon, but that was just to prove and see that he can get to the champion form. It's just, he's not allowed to go any further. He's not allowed to go any further. He needs more ABI. That's what's up with him. He needs fucking, like, 80 of this shit, and that's going to be a hell of a grind for him. Leomon, he's still Leomoning all over the place. And then Chris, he finally turned into his champion, so he still needs to work a little bit more until he gets up there, but everybody's just kind of like in different states of evolution at this point. But at this point, we're supposed to break into Kamashiro and then, I don't know, steal all of their churros. Do you think churros are very common in Japan? No, I probably wouldn't guess that were true, now that everybody has cool models. I like cool models. I think I already talked about it last episode, but for some reason, in my heart of hearts, one of my favorite Digimon of all time is Blackware Garurumon. I have no idea why. I think it might just be because he was one of the starters in Digimon World Dusk, but I think that's kind of the only reason why. Either way, we gotta finally break inside Kamashiro, so let's see what's going on there. Well, I came to Kamashiro HQ, but how do I get to the Avalon server anyway? Ah, Miss Yuko, I wasn't aware you were coming in today. May I help you with something? Great, my disguise is holding up. Avalon server? Understood. Allow me to show you in. This way, please. Man, that's not a lot of, identification you went through. You didn't even ask me, like, my password or anything. You're just like, oh, you look like her, therefore you get to come in. Please let me know if you need anything else. Goodbye for now. Wow, thanks for just putting me in one of the most secure vaults in the entire world. This is the first time you've been outside of that fucking, like, bedroom in a real long time, Wormmon. No, I want to plant Goodware. I want to plant Goodwill. I mean, they'll at least be a challenge for me, and I can appreciate that. So does that mean that she's been here before then? How does Erika know this, though? I am very confused. That and Yuko is very confused. Oh. Well, that kind of explains what her illness is even about, though it's not really all that well explained. All she did was go to the Google Drive and then plus share to fucking Wormmon. That's all she did. Her tit size. Oh, anything, eh? You gotta tell me your cup size then, Wormmon. His tits are massive. What is Erika's illness? Huh? What does that mean? So she just thinks really hard. I don't know what that's called. Having an aneurysm? I guess so. How's it being treated? So she just forgets things. Or not really forgets things, she's just part computer at this point. So that's why it was dangerous that she went down to the subway with us. She wasn't supposed to be away from the server for too long. And in partnership with the stupid green woman who has massive titulars. Let's see. What will happen if it goes untreated? I mean, she did start bleeding from her nose, so we already know what happens when it's untreated. She dies. You didn't even ask the most important things, Breeze. How could you do this? You didn't get on their goon mode. And he just leaves me. Erica's memories are in Eden? That means you could probably go find them if you wanted to. Focus on the mission for now. Focus on being a woman. Either way, we're back in the Avalon server after, you know, quite a large amount of time. For some reason, when I press square, none of my hacking tools come up. So that is absolute fucking ass. If my hacking tools don't come up, then that means I can't activate accelerate. So that's fucking awful. Either way, I want to see some of these new animations. Full moon kick. Well, that was definitely a kick. I didn't know what I expected. I thought he was going to shoot a fucking laser beam. Rob, you better fucking shoot a laser beam, dude. You see? He does exactly what I asked of him. What a beautiful man. What a beautiful man. All right, Crimson. Nuclear laser! How nuclear is that? Also, for some reason, it boosts your defense when you do it. Interesting choice. Interesting. Though, also, for some reason, I'm now running around with, like... What's it called? 2 virus types and a vaccine. So that's not the best, like, build. But sadly, the only other data type I have on my team is Jason. And he's not at ultimate level, therefore I can't trust him to do just about anything yet. So that sucks for him. Either way, this man is now dead. We all jump up to level 7. I'm a big fan of level 7. I don't know what's on it. All I know is that it is. But yeah, I can't access my hacking tools. Therefore, I'm going to have to walk slowly around everything. Which is so much fun. I love walking as slow as shit. Then again, I can survive it for like 8 seconds. I mean, I walked around the entire game slow as fuck when I played Cyber Sleuth. So, therefore, I've done it before. I'm not going to suffer. But I am probably going to suffer. I suffer from having to existitis. Having to existitis. Alright, getting the fuck out. I need to go beat the shit out of that door. Looks like one of the doors I can fuck in the ass. Hello. Okay, you are not a door. You're just a bunch of Digimon. You are not a door! And I could not escape. Great. I don't want to fight fucking Falcomon, Impmon, and Toy Agumon for the 58th time. You guys suck, and I need to leave. You guys suck at existence, and I'm leaving. Also, I thought I got a text. I did not get a text. Very sad. Also, here's something to chew on. Warning, an account authorized by the system administration is required to proceed. Yes, well, I don't want to. I want to proceed anyway. I shall proceed anyway. Yay, it's wall beat. Beep. Exactly. Either way, something I wanted to talk about is that recently on the channel, we actually got a copyright strike. Now, it was like last night for me, April 24th. By the time this video is uploaded, it'll have been like maybe a week or 2 afterwards. But yeah, I currently have at least 1 copyright strike now on the channel. I mean, I've had them before, and I know who it's from. It's from my greatest nemesis in the video gaming landscape, which is fucking Move Games, the guys who made fucking Digimon Masters. They copyright struck me for, like, stuff on the Digimon, like, the Digital Shinkai Online stuff, which I haven't even done videos on in, like, years. So it kind of sucks because that's not copyrighted material. That's just, like, a private server. You should do, like, I don't know, you should take it down using something else, not using a fucking copyright strike, because that's not copyright, but whatever. Fucking Move Games are always going to be as fucking shitty to me as usual. So I pretty much just took down everything about Digital Shinkai Online and about, like, anything. So I'm like, fuck it, if at least I don't want to get myself another fucking copyright strike, so therefore I'm just gonna fucking concede and let them deal with this shit. So I'm not even gonna fight it. I know last time I tried to fight it, they completely ignored me. So I'm not even gonna try and interact with them. So yeah, we recently got a copyright strike, and while that's not fun to hear about and it's never fun to fucking deal with, I can't do anything about it, therefore I will keep going. It fucking sucks. But the nice thing is that this time around, because I've been saving my videos since that first copyright strike with Move Games, I still have that video saved on at least one of my backlog hard drives. So I still have the video in my own archives, which is great for me because I love archiving my own stuff for. If it were to go down at some point, like in this situation, we would at least have an extra copy of it on file in case I ever wanted to watch that video again, in which I don't think I'll ever want to watch the video again, but, like, never know. Never know if I wanted to go back and watch some good old Digimon shiz, so yeah, it's on file for me to be used for my own fucking purposes, which I'm never uploading it again. But, you know, it's just sad because it's a big drop in views, and it's like a part of my history gets erased from the internet, but whatever. Sometimes you live, you learn, and you show them what you're made of and all that kind of stuff. So I'm kind of sad about it, but it's not too bad. I don't really give a shit about it, so Another new thing, I think I mentioned it in a couple of episodes ago, but I did order a new microphone and a new webcam. I've been using the same exact webcam and the same exact fucking microphone for years at this point. Like, I've used this fucking microphone since the beginning of the entire backlog. So I've been using this for super fucking longer than people have been alive. Longer than people have been alive. So therefore, I've been wanting to upgrade my audio equipment for a very long time. And I just haven't had the chance due to the fact that, like, I needed to use money on other things. But since I finally got this new job and I've been making, like, a good substantial amount of money, I finally decided I needed to upgrade my audio equipment. Hell, my microphone, for, like, a good bit of time, it was going in and out with, like, fucking volume problems. And it's just been having problems for years with popping. So, yeah, it was just about time that we shifted to something new. So, I'll let you guys know which episode I'll have switched over to my new equipment, but just be aware, I will have some new audio equipment in the next couple of episodes. So be aware of that. If I sound a lot different in an episode, well, you'll know it. Also, Crimson is now T-posing at me, but, like, you'll be able to know it. And the nice thing about that is also my webcam that I've had for, like, 7 years at this point, I've used it, like, even before the backlog. I used it during Ouch Couch, so that'll tell you how fucking old it is. But, like, it's, like, even when I first got it, like, it's been making a hissing noise whenever it's on for so long. So it's like, at this point, that stupid fucking hissing noise. Oh, God. I didn't know Tits McGee was going to show up, but yeah. I'm finally going to get a replacement to my, like, webcam I use on all my streams. So if you see a stream soon that has much better video quality, know that that's because of that. So they're pretty expensive too. I mean, this original mic, I got it for free since Tyler got, like, an extra copy of these, but these were, like, this microphone was, like, maybe $30. This new one's going to be, like, what was it? Is it, how expensive is this new mic that I'm getting? I'm like, I want to look up Amazon, but it instead looks up something completely different. How expensive was this? Let's see. 67, and it, like, usually retails for 80, so, like, a good double in price, therefore double in, like, worth. Then this webcam I got for maybe, like, $40 or something, and then this new webcam I'm getting is $130, so good stuff. Nice new webcam, nice new microphone. We're getting some fucking upgrades. Like I was saying a while ago, I needed those audio and video upgrades. They're finally happening, so good for me. You guys probably won't care all that much, but it's good to let you guys know that it is indeed happening. Anyway, that's just updates on my life. Copyright strikes, getting new equipment. I want to get new VR equipment because I've been using this Quest 2 for a very long time, and the left fucking hand controller has had stick drift for a good year now, and I'm like, fuck this. I hate using this thing now because of the stick drift, so I really need to get myself a new VR headset. Don't know what it'll be. I don't know if it'll be a Quest 3 or a Valve Index. I really want to get a Valve Index. But either way, that's just updates in my life, in my equipment and everything else I'm thinking about. Either way, let's keep going. Either way, sexy bitch. Hello. It's my, you know, dad's murderer. Cool. I don't know how to act like her, so I can't really fake it. Meet about what? Why would I be having a date inside of the company's, like, archive server? That seems like a fucking bad place to go for a date. Let's see. I just got here a bit early. I'm totally Yuka. I'm totally not just like a dude walking around in her skin. What would make you believe that? What would make you think about that other than the fact that I mentioned it? But that's okay. Let's see. Yes. Sorry. I just really need to sneeze. Jesus. Sorry, I have a dildo in. You always want me to rest, but that's mostly because you're an evil fucking Royal Knight Digimon that wants to cut this girl's head off, so... Yeah, I mean, makes sense. Go to bed so I can cut your knees in. What were our plans today? Wait, so if Yuko set this all up because she wanted to make sure that we got inside the server using our account, does that mean that she set up this meeting for us to get caught? What the fuck does that mean? Yeah, don't fuck with that person. That's a Royal Knight. She'll fuck you up. Let's see. And yet, she's so attractive. Exactly. I think Erika just needs to accept that there are tits that everybody needs. Hey, just fucking grow bigger tits. It's easy. It's easy. I say the same thing about bigger dicks. Exactly. Alright, let's run. You run around. I run around. We're all gonna run around. Let's see. How are we doing on statistics? Okay. I don't want to have to encounter... Oh, God. Looks like we got some fucking reinforcements up here we're gonna have to deal with. Let's see. Metal Mamemon and Andromon. This is not a good combo because one is a vaccine and the other's a data. This is just going to be bad, but I'll take it on nonetheless. Hello. Let's beat their asses. Why not? They'll give us away. They'll give us away if they find us anyway. That's not how it works, Wormmon. Beat the shit out of them so they can't fucking stop us and be told anything. But you just fought, like, a couple episodes ago. What are you talking about? Even though I didn't make you fight. I don't know, just Digivolve, stupid. If you Digivolve, you'll just be better. I don't know, man. Just become Stingmon. Easy that way. It's still Wormmon in there. That's for sure. Just don't backseat fucking Digimon, dude. Don't backseat me and we'll be fine. Either way, it's time to fight Andromon and Metal Mamemon. Let's see. So, this could be a bit of a problem. Like I said, vaccine and data right here. So, best thing to do is to beat the fuck out of beat the shit out of Metal Mamemon first. So, then again, he just took like a massive amount of damage. So, this might be a lot easier than I thought it was. That or Cools is just super strong. And it seems like she is pretty goddamn strong, so... and then... I mean, the only chance I've got to, like, fight Andromon is using Rob, so... I need to focus in on him murdering him. Him murdering him and... Exactly. Then again, he... Oh, shit, he hurts. He fucking hurts! Kill the little thing! Damn. Cools just hits like a fucking truck. I knew she'd use her fucking skateboard powers to blow up the universe. Also, that didn't... Oh, yeah. Because we're not trying to kill them. We're trying to weaken them. I forgot about that. That's bullshit. This is bullshit, guys! Oh, shit. This thing's gonna cut off one of our dicks. Cools, how could this fucking be? Let's see. Might be a good idea to kind of jump in and use a healing item on yourself. You might want to heal yourself. Yeah, this thing's just going to stick around and keep guarding until, well, either Andromon is dead or I am dead. It's going to take a while for me to be dead or him to be dead. What's a better attack right here? Defense penetrating medium electric attack. I mean, it is defense penetrating, so hopefully it wouldn't be hurt too much by having a bad affinity matchup. Let's hope. 69, good number. Good number, but not high enough damage. Rob, you need to go faster. You need to go faster to beat the shit out of this big man. Let's see, we just don't have a lot of fucking, what's it called, pointage right now, though. Yeah, that's some good damage right there, dude. That's some great damage. Stop trying to kill my dinosaur. My dinosaur's the nicest dinosaur you ever met. Let's see. Chuck this at Rob and hope it works. We need him to hit him as in. Exactly. Just keep punching the giant fuckhead. Maybe we might survive. And then throw rocks at him. Throw lots of rocks at him. I mean, it is 0.75, so it could be worth something to also power up Cools to hit him. Just for that, like, small amount of, like, almost normal damage, but not completely normal damage. And that was enough, I guess. Are we installing the malware into the security androids? That doesn't seem like the best idea. I mean, I guess somewhat, but still. Oh, we're already done? Oh, damn. Breeze is very sad about the fact he can't be a woman ever again. Let's see, can Erica be cured? I don't think so, man. But I thought you said you had entire access to her server. Okay. I don't think she'll tell me the truth. Nope. He's like, I'm not doing that. Well, all's well that ends well, even though all I did was beat up a bunch of security dudes. What did we get? Did we actually get the evidence? Well, I am the main character, so I get things done. Because the story can't happen without me. I want to go look at titties. It's like, where would that be found? I don't think Ryuji's into those. I tried to call her on Skype. She didn't pick up. Then again, my name on Skype is Brick, so I don't think she'd pick up something from Brick. Is that really the silent treatment, or is she not okay and not able to pick up the phone? He's just so sad. Aw, he's so sad. Sugoi! He is very Sugoi! Yeah, ever since Jude. No, Wormmon was. Lies. I thought she was supposed to stay inside. I mean, you're the one who's paying for all of her medical bills, so you're probably the best big brother she'll have. Whatever. I haven't checked the board lately. I'll use the PC and see if I have any cases coming in. I gotta see if we got any new ones, but I also gotta check on all this shit. See, oh, I got a text from the fucking Chica girl. I knew it was the same exact girl that was, like, her dad is the weird guy that also worked for, like, the Nile Corp and all that weird shit. See, what did you say to me? What do you do if you found yourself in one day on an animal planet? Adapt? Let's see, what is this? Some kind of psych test? Breeze? It's Chica. We met in Shibuya. Let's hang out somewhere. Okay, kissy face. Is that a kissy face? What is that face? I don't really get it. A new case is in. Check the board. Ask me if it's too hard for you. Yuko is cute, but so were the girls we met in Shibuya. Let's go back there. Let's see. What's up, part-timer? What does that mean? I'm Yuko Kamishiro. Thanks for the other day. Come to that store with me. Something else on the menu you want? Ask the other guy. He hasn't seen... I mean, he hasn't had to eat, like, fucking garbage, so I don't know why you forced this guy to eat garbage. Just kind of those weird decisions you made. Alright, let's see. We got 3 new cases, even though I have all these yellow cases I've been ignoring because I don't think they have anything cool. A legendary Digimon. I get nothing. This one, 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 I get nothing. And that was it. Okay, great. A bunch of quests that give me absolutely fucking nothing. Alright, so Mr. Navit. Find Mr. Navit, the mysterious person appearing in Ikebukuro for rumors. Okay, who's this by? This looks like the guy from the fucking occult club. Thief who doesn't steal. We have an odd thief. He doesn't seem to steal anything. Can you find out what he wants? No, but okay, I'll help you anyway. The thief who doesn't steal. Getting all of us together for a job. That's pretty extravagant. Who's the client? The aquarium in Ikebukuro. So the client is a fish? Of course not. It's the aquarium manager. It's a theft case. It seems some thieves have been breaking in. Too bad. It just sounds like an ordinary case. Something for the Cyber Sleuth to deal with, but I guess we're dealing with it too. But theft? Surely that's more of a police matter. The police have passed this case on to us. So it's just an ordinary case. Matayoshi and Random Guy. I see you're all here. Thanks to agreeing for this. Let me introduce the client. This is Mr. Mizushida, manager of the Ikebukuro Aquarium. Keep in mind that everything we discuss here must be kept absolutely confidential. Then I'll explain the situation. Fish have been going missing from our tanks every night for some time now. Because of the cunning methods employed by the thieves, it took us more than a month to notice that anything was wrong. Hang on a sec. Can I ask something first? Yes, what? What fish have been stolen? For starters, sea bream, flounders, and seahorses. Wow, maybe the thieves want to start their own aquarium. This is no laughing matter. You should take it more seriously. Hey, you laugh and he gets mad at me. Because I'm a laughing man, what can you say? What else was stolen? Some sharks? I thought sharks were huge. How could they steal them? The sharks in our aquarium are a small species. They're only about 30 centimeters long. 30 centimeter sharks? That is some fucking small-ass shark, man. Never knew there were small sharks. They don't sound very scary. I mean, if they're sharks, they're still gonna bite your fucking head off. Clownfish, conger eels, jellyfish, sardines. You have sardines in your aquarium? That seems a little bit basic. Spider crabs and even penguins and sea otters have been stolen. How can they steal the penguins? It's just like Mega Man Battle Network 6! A game I have not played yet. Don't worry about it. Not many. Let me see. What else? What about the cod? Were any cod stolen? No, we don't have cod in the aquarium. Oh, I see. Erica, the issue isn't what was stolen. How could you not notice all those missing animals for a whole month? Well, the thieves, they employ very cunning methods. What does that mean? Yeah, right. Are you sure it's not because your old geezers aren't up to the job? I don't know what to say to that. Hey, show some respect for your elders. Hackers rely on information to do their job, so you should listen to everything the client has to say. Isn't that right, Ryuji? That's right. Sorry the interruption. Please continue. We don't know why, but the thieves always return the animals to where they belong after a few hours. Huh? What the? So the exhibits are stolen during the night and returned before we open the next day. So, why do you care? It's like, why do you care? Nobody's going to the aquarium at night, stupid. More specifically, they're usually returned after about an hour. That's why we didn't notice it for over a month. I can see why. How? Pardon me? She means, how did you eventually notice what was going on? Oh, I see. Unless something happens, the CCTV footage is wiped every month without being watched. A member of our staff noticed what was happening while erasing the footage. It showed some masked men carrying away the tanks at a lightning speed. They were returned in about an hour and put back in the exact same spot, right down to the millimeter. That sure is strange. Why would they do such a thing? That's what makes this case so bizarre. Would you call it a bizarre adventure? They risk being caught just to return what they took. Isn't it the police's job to investigate this? Ordinarily, yes, but my supervisors have been at loggerheads about how to handle it. I'll spare you the details, but this case isn't technically classified as theft. Legally, theft is the intention to permanently deprive the owner of property. If that can't be proven, it can't be considered theft. Can it not? Either way, who the fuck cares? People take your fish for like an hour and then put them back. Who the fuck gives a shit? Hasn't been affecting your guys' fucking economics. Why does it matter? Why are we even doing this case? The perpetrator's behavior of always returning the exhibit means the owner isn't permanently deprived of his property. Of course, if we knew who they were, we could nail them for trespassing on private property. But trespassing cases aren't a high priority. My superiors have decided we can't spare the resources to investigate this case right now. They need to figure out how to, be stopped investigating Kamashiro and do absolutely nothing about the evil company that's turning people fucking into zombies when they're stuck inside their computers. So, I don't know what we're wasting our money on at this point. What are we even doing? Come off it. That just sounds like an excuse for being lazy. And that's true. It's a bit of an exaggeration. Detective Matayoshi can't be everywhere at once. That's why there should be multiple detectives, stupid. It's okay, Ryuji. I've got thick skin. That's why I've resorted to bringing Mr. Mizushita here to meet with you in secret. The aquarium is actually scheduled to undergo a major renovation soon. If word of this gets out, we might end up losing our grant and might have to even permanently shut down. I suppose it would be risky to give a grant to an aquarium where thieves can come and go at will. The CCTV... That's a lot of letters right there. The CCTV footage is of evidence... But... The CCTV footage is evidence of trespassing. God damn, why can't I say all those letters? If you find out who they are, I'll arrest them. Please tell us everything you know, and then we'll decide whether or not to take the case. Thieves always make their move during gaps in the security guard's patrol schedule. Of course, we change the routines the routes and handovers every day. Even so, they always know the times when there are fewest guards. How about security? Do you have motion sensors or infrared beams? Thieves disable our security system, so the alarm never goes off. How can nobody notice the security system is going down when they're doing the handoff for the overnight security switch? That doesn't make any sense. They should be noticing, oh damn, our power went out. What the fuck just happened? Seems like you should take notice of that. It's some crappy old security system? Far from it. It's brand new. One of the thieves must be a high-skilled hacker. I've heard there are lots of top-notch hackers in Eden. I guess us. You don't suspect us, do you? Of course not. Matayoshi told me about all you. He said you wouldn't be capable of something like this. Oh, we would most definitely be capable of something like this, but our want to steal fish is not all that high. How nice of him to say that. I didn't mean that. I just meant you wouldn't be capable of committing a crime like that. Otherwise, we wouldn't be asking for your help. Isn't that right, Mr. Mizushita? Right. Sorry I phrased that badly. I would really like Hudie to uncover the truth and catch the culprits. I'm gonna guess it has something to do with Digimon. So, what's it gonna be? I want to save all the shitty fishies. I'll take the case. I want to save the shitty fish. And let's take it. I'm a little curious to find out exactly what's going on. I knew you'd take it. Thanks. Thank you. Fuck you. Let me check 2 things. Every single stolen exhibit was returned, right? Yes, I checked with our keeper. Nothing is missing. And finally, was anything added? Added? Please check for any unfamiliar decorations, stones, or anything else. I will. What should I do if I find something? Contact us straight away. Make sure you don't touch it. Understood. Thanks again. And I'll leave it to you. Fuck off. I'm gonna guess it has something with the evil fish fuckers. They're fucking the fish and then putting them back. So this isn't for, like, saving the aquarium. We're actually being animal rights activists because we don't want fish to get fucked. Okay, let's go over the case. Every night, a group of masked men evade the security guards and steal one of the aquarium's exhibits. Then they come back and return it soon after. I can see. What do you mean? Do you know who they are? No idea. How about you, new boy? It's gotta be Costco. It's gotta be Costco. Maybe the criminals love fish. It's not enough to just look at them. They want to swim with them. Why would they go through the trouble of returning them? Maybe they realize it's too difficult to keep? You have to control the water temperature, water quality, and stuff like that. It's difficult even for a professional. So the next day they steal different fish within an hour, realize that they're also difficult to keep, and then return them and repeat that 30 times? They'd have to be really stupid. Or there's something we're missing. In any case, we need more clues. I agree. Hang on a sec. Can't we scrub through the footage? Connected to the aquarium server. I'll take a look at the security system logs. Found something? It looks like the thieves accessed it via cyberspace. They've deleted the logs, but that's not enough to stop me. They've been careful, but not careful enough. There's still traces of the deleted logs. This should do it. Damn, they've covered their tracks. Chitose, forward the data to me. I think I know how to uncover their route. Okay, you take things from here. Once we know where they access the server from, Breeze and I will fuck their butts. That sound good to you? No. I don't want to. I want to go in real life and fuck fish. It's not a great sentence to say out loud, but I already did it, so not like I can get away with it. I've got the address. You got the aquarium backdoor URL. Great, let's go. I wonder if it's just a group of Digimon that really like fish. Be careful. Did you say that to Ryuji? I'm sure she did. Or maybe she's finally starting to catch feelings for the breeze. You can't really catch the breeze. It flows straight through your fingers. God damn. Ryuji, why do you have to... Oh, we're in a pickle right there. We're in a pickle right there. Either way, I wanted to look into what everybody's saying. Aha, the same face from the other day. That means it's okay? I don't think that face means anything. I think it actually meant nothing. That's kind of the problem. It's like a blank face he uses, other than his blank face, so not much changes there. I can now go to the aquarium back door. Okay. I believe you. Oh, fun. Now we're inside of another psychedelic Candyland trip zone. I don't really get it. Wow, it's an Ikakumon. I don't care. I run away from Ikakumon. He's too scary. But yeah, I guess it makes sense that a server that's based completely around an aquarium would have like a lot of fish Digimon inside of it. At least Aquan Digimon. Or what's it called? What is it called? I don't even know. What am I supposed to do here? Well, of course I'll accelerate. But I'm like, what do I need to do here? Which wall crack? Code skin, copy and paste, stealth hide. We don't need stealth hide. High security, fuck it. Put that on so we don't have to fight as many things. Root access, there we go. Just figuring out what fucking status changes the floors. Anyway, I need to turn off stealth hide. Can I make myself not transparent? Nope, I'm stuck like this. Okay. Nope, I'm stuck like this. Great. Well, just keep switching around the floors. Wish the game actually told me that that was what it specifically wanted me to use, but whatever, I'm invisible now for no reason. I'm the invisible man. I am dead man. I am a dead man. Oh, I really did not mean to actually kill people. Why does it feel like I'm getting called in here to kill people? That's a good question. That's a good question. I did not mean to fight anybody, but now Cools has just wasted a bit of her SP. I know you guys level up quick, but that SP is important to keep a fucking hold on. Keep a hold on that shit, either way. At least I'm not transparent anymore. Oh my god, it's a random woman looking at fish. Look, there's someone there. Is it a girl? Welcome to my aquarium. I'm Minano Takisusu. I'm surprised you found this place. Are you with the police? We're like detectives. Doesn't matter who you are. You've got nothing on me. Can we ask you some questions? What is this place? What are you doing here? As you've all come this way, I'll give you a special tour of my aquarium. Okay. She didn't answer either of my questions. Have you noticed? This place, it looks exactly like the Ikebukuro Aquarium. I mean, how the fuck am I supposed to know that, Ryuji? I've never been there. Like, I've never been there. Apparently I have. How observant. It's a perfect digital copy of the aquarium's building, facilities, and animals. It's almost complete. I see. So you did it to create this place. Did you really need to resort to theft? You can find lots of similar data for fish and buildings on the net. You don't get it. Similar isn't good enough. It has to be a perfect reproduction. It's like when people make like a reproduction of like a place that's closed down, but they put it into like Gmod or like other video games. That's always cool when people do that. Like a recreation in video games so you can always go there if that place ever ceases to exist. Always a cool idea. Always a cool idea. The building and decor can be recreated from photos. But how the animals look and move can't be scanned from ordinary photos or data. They have some very rare fish. There's no information anywhere about types of tanks and the equipment they use. And it's not as if I could just go up to them and ask to borrow their precious fish and equipment, right? I see. So you steal them, copy them, and then return them. Steal? Please don't use that word. I just borrowed them and scanned them with a 3D scanner. I guess outside of water, so you made them like asphyxiate and then you threw them back in. No one can accuse me of stealing. So it seems. But you're suspected of trespassing on private property. I hate that. In the virtual world, people are so free to go anywhere they like. The real world is so full of restrictions. Although you're not quite right. I didn't actually trespass. What do you mean? Breaking into the aquarium, finding the exhibit, removing it, and returning it safe and sound, all within such a short span of time? I hired a team of international super thieves. Which is, I guess, they just hired the Phantom Thieves to steal the hearts of fish. Great stuff. They didn't leave any evidence, and I haven't committed any crime. Did you hire someone to do the hacking as well? I asked a Digimon and a hacker to help with that. Of course, I didn't do anything myself, and any evidence is long gone by now. Except for the whole, I am recording this call. Say that a little bit closer to my, my shirt collar. The most difficult part was scanning everything in perfectly in a short time in between acquiring the exhibits and returning them. I mean, still, hiring a team to steal things is like conspiracy. So, that is still an arrestable offense. So, yeah. You played yourself. I bought an entire studio for that. So it's a very expensive hobby? It takes more than money. I had to be smart too. That's why you'll never pin anything on me. I haven't caused anyone any trouble, even you. And look, this place is almost finished. My own private aquarium. Well, I have to hand it to you. This place certainly does look beautiful. Thank you. That makes me so glad to hear. It doesn't sit right with me. It's also the ugliest thing I've ever seen in any sense. Ugly? What do you mean? Yeah, you spent a lot of money, but you didn't get your hands dirty. You got other people to do it for you. So much for the perfect crime. What? The law can't bring you to justice, but unluckily for you, we aren't the law. We're hackers. We'll make sure you're punished. This aquarium will never be completed. That's too bad. Looks like I'm going to have to dispatch my first visitors. I knew she seemed too willing to talk. She never intended to let us leave. Apparently, she had some Digimon she wanted to fight us with, though it's just a fucking Seedramon and Koalamon. So, yeah. Bad choices. Now die. Damn. I kind of blew him out of the water. But I didn't even mean that. I didn't even mean for that to be a pun. But it ended up being a pun. I'm a pun master. What can I say? Either way, but damn. Or it could just be that Cools is like literally that bitch. That's all I guess. She's literally that bitch. And fucking annihilated him. Well, a nice dead fish is on the menu. 2 of them to be exact. Beat the fuck. Beat the fuck. Don't beat the fuck out of him. Just beat the fuck. Am I referring to them as a fuck, or am I just the fuck? Exactly, I don't know. Exactly, I don't even know. Well, that's a level 13 with the 3 of them. I've always wanted to live in an aquarium. What? Especially that aquarium. It's in a tall building, like a seabed for the sky. So you have some attachment to that aquarium? Yes, so many memories. I went there all the time as a child, at least once a week. It's also where I went on my first date. But they're going to have a major renovation soon. Did you hear about that? Yes, we did. Also, I guess what I talked about earlier about whole, like, archiving physical places inside of a digital realm might actually be applicable to this story. So that's kind of cool that that worked in. I was so shocked when the final design was announced. It looked more like a nightclub or a casino. They're going to have pop groups singing with tropical fish. Don't you think that's tacky? Let's see. It is tacky. That makes me feel a little better. At least someone agrees with me. I thought about starting a petition to keep the aquarium as is. They probably wouldn't take any notice. Things never go my way in the real world. So I decided to preserve it myself. Well, I can respect a woman who's decided to perform criminal acts to do something herself, I guess. Just as it had always been, just how I remember it. I understand how you feel. I kept trying to think of ways to make the aquarium mine. You have a lot of money, don't you? You have a lot of money to, like, steal fish and then, like, recreate this entire thing in digital space. Why not just buy the aquarium? Just go up to the owner and be like, I don't want this thing renovated, therefore I will buy it from you to keep it that way, and then you make money off of her aquarium. And then you market as, like, you market it out to the fucking, like, I don't know, TikToks or whatever, and saying, same aquarium from 10 years ago, or from 50 years ago. It's like, you make a lot of money that way. When all's said and done, you didn't intend to cause anyone any trouble. You just wanted to recreate the aquarium for yourself, correct? That's right. But we can't just look the other way. Memories aren't about preserving data. There's something you need to keep inside you for the rest of your life. All about memories. Maybe you're right. Aw. If you're going to report me, just do it. Aw. Kind of a bittersweet ending. It looks like this case got all wrapped up. The aquarium will send payment. Huh? What's the matter, Ryuji? Why the long face? There's something bothering me about this case. I hope it turns out to be nothing. By the way, I met the perpetrator. I can't go into details, but she's the only daughter of a very wealthy man. He recently passed away and left her her entire fortune. Her father's dead. And recently? She hired people to steal the exhibits and hack security. Surely there's no evidence. Exactly. That's why the aquarium has dropped the complaint. It receives extremely rare creatures from other aquariums and research institutes around the world for special exhibits and the like. Any rumors of security problems will soon put an end to that. Now we know who's behind it all. After being arrested, she promised she'd never do it again. The aquarium is happy to leave it at that. So, she'll be released tomorrow. Sir? Calm down, Ryuji. I know how you feel, but we have no other choice. I mean, she didn't... I'm gonna be against these guys and saying, why not let her go? She didn't do shit, really. Like, the people that actually did the crime, they're, like, from international waters. They're not gonna be able to, like, be caught. And she didn't really steal anything. It's a minor trespassing case. Like, people trespass a lot and, like, barely get hit for anything. So this is, like, barely even a case. No one was hurt. No actual damage was caused. I'm sure you agree she's learned her lesson. No, I don't. How can you release her so soon? Why are they taking this case like it's been like a fucking murder or like Like they're releasing a pedophile. No, it's just somebody who liked fish a lot. Like, I don't care. I'd be this mad if it was one of those two situations, but this is different. She's not being charged. We can't just hold her. If not tomorrow, she'll be out in a few days. Call the aquarium manager right now. What? Why? I'm going to the aquarium. Wait here. I am very confused. Ryuji, Matayoshi. Did you find what you were looking for? Ryuji was right. We found a nasty little surprise. I couldn't believe it. What did you find? I don't feel comfortable saying it in front of Erica. Were all of those weird rocks that she put back into the thing a bunch of bombs? If so, she'd be a terrorist. And then I would switch my opinion. It's fine. She's a hacker, just like us. Plastic explosives, set to be detonated remotely at any time. They were attached to the undersides of all the tanks that were returned. They're small, but detonating them all at once would level the place. Explosives? But why? Good question. How'd you know they'd be there? I suspected it right from the start. She created an exact copy of the aquarium in her own private cyberspace. It was all as if she'd confined time and space itself there, as well as herself. I had to ask myself, what would someone with a mindset of that would do once they accomplished everything they set out to do? Tell us, what did she intend to do? I feared she'd try and keep the aquarium all to herself. By destroying the one in the real world? Even though she knew it was going to be renovated. Don't look so worried. Unless she actually presses the detonator, everything I said is nothing more than a theory. We don't have any evidence that she planted the explosives. Once again, we can't pin anything on her. By now, she's probably moved the virtual aquarium to a small server and disappeared off somewhere far away from here. I mean, she's currently in police custody. Even if they're going to be releasing her tomorrow, so therefore we know where she is. She's in the police station. Dumbass. I'm annoyed we can't hold her to account, but at least nothing will happen to the aquarium if she presses the detonator now. The only positive is that no one's been hurt in all this. It's been an unusual case. Nothing will happen to the aquarium if she does press the detonator. However, there might be a catastrophic result somewhere else instead. Somewhere else? What do you mean? Are you going to make her... What are you doing with those explosives? Oh, I think I kind of get it. Memories aren't about preserving data. There's something you keep inside yourself for the rest of your life? What do you mean by that? Nonsense. This is where I'm going to stay for the rest of my life. Maybe missing a few finishing touches, but it's all mine. When I press this detonator, my aquarium will be the only one like it in the world. Yeah. Yeah. Deletion program activated. All data in this cyberspace will be erased. Please log off immediately. I repeat. Deletion program activated. All data in this cyberspace will be erased. Huh? What's going on? All data in the cyberspace will be erased. Erased? How? Why? Did she erase herself? No, my aquarium! Well, I thought it was going to be a bittersweet ending where she was like a lot happier of a person, but no, she's just like a psychopath. Now she was just a psychopath. Okay, I was on her side for a bit, but now she's a psychopath. You want to know what happened to that girl? Okay, I'll let you in on something. When we went to see her, I installed a program to delete all data in that cyberspace. I linked the execution key to the detonation signal for the explosives she planted in the real aquarium. That's all I did. Memories aren't about preserving data. You keep them inside you. Maybe I'm naive, but because of this high-tech age we live in, that's what I truly believe in. Even though literally your sister's entire memory is placed inside of a computer, whatever, fuck it. Do you think I got through to her? Wonder if she could resist pressing the detonator. Nope, she did not. She blew herself up. Well, I mean, good to know. Also, for some reason, I could move a little bit while I still had ability to move after that cutscene. That was weird. Either way, a little bit of a... I thought it was going to be a bittersweet story, but no, she's just a psychopathic murderer, so... Good to know. Good to know. I'm now a beginner hacker. Great. Either way, I need to end this episode here because it has been going on quite long. So, either way, next time on Hacker's Memory, hopefully we don't have to find another aquarium full of dead bodies. And before I end this episode, I want to thank all of my YouTube members, including the Disciples of Epsilon, Valric, Amber, and Phoenix. Without you all, this channel wouldn't stay afloat. So thank you for all your support, and I'll see you guys next time.